Good to go. We're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Glad to have you here. It's Sunday. We usually don't do stuff on Sunday.
But we actually had some time.
Yeah, we did have a little bit of time.
So
did
we
you
thought
eat chocolate?
I did. Do you want one?
No.
It's a dark chocolate. I know you love dark chocolate. This one's only 60% dark.
That's disgusting.
The one I have in the fridge is 86.
That's super disgusting. That's not cool at all. That's gross. I told you the story about the kid on my soccer team.
Yeah.
I was coach of a soccer team in Korea, and Koreans are, they're super about eating healthy and all that kind of stuff. And so this kid, I guess he grew up on eating super close to 100% natural dark cacao chocolate, whatever you want to call it. And he brought some to a trip that we made. We traveled down to a base in Korea, and I think it was South Korea, but it was further south in South Korea. And it was an overnight trip. So we're sitting here, we're in this gymnasium, and we're all kind of sleeping on gymnastics floor padding.
I know it well.
And this kid breaks out this big old hunk of chocolate. This big old hunk of chocolate. You can't tell the difference. And he starts chomping on it. And all of his friends, dude, give me some, man. Come on, give me some. And he's like, okay. Didn't tell him a word. Just starts breaking it off and handing it out. And I mean, it's like kids grabbing snacks out of a bag when you get back from the grocery store. And he just kind of sits back and watches. And sure enough, everybody starts taking a chomp out of it. And, oh, this is disgusting. It was super bitter. And he's just chomping on it, loving it, having a great time. It made me laugh so hard.
That's amazing.
Matthew Vinson, hello, good to see you, buddy. He says that dark chocolate is the best.
See?
You are wrong, Matthew. I apologize for saying
This packet it's a mixed packet of Ghirardelli chocolates. And I had some dark chocolate, and it had milk chocolate.
Ghirardelli is good, don't get me wrong.
It had milk chocolate caramel, and I passed on that. Because I was like, I don't want that, I want the dark chocolate.
Ew.
I have dark chocolate in the fridge, not a hidden chocolate stash, I would like everyone to know.
Yeah, she does.
He just doesn't look under all the tortillas.
It sounds like a stash to me.
No. It's dark chocolate, 86%. Go ahead and help yourself.
I don't want it.
Well, then, you let me have my non-chocolate star.
All right, well, we are giving a whirl. This is actually the second time we've played this. I love the name of this company. This name of the company is Sorry, We Are French.
Oh, yeah,
That's the name of their company. And they have, the box got a little bit dented. That's my fault. Because I actually bought this at Grand Con last year. And that was just tiles. And brought it back in my luggage. I probably crammed it in a little bit too tight on some of the stuff.
Soft.
Plus, we all know the stigma that TSA has with how well they treat luggage.
Right.
So it got a little bit dinged up, but everything on the inside's fine. Nothing's damaged on the inside, so I'm not really worried about it. This one reached out to me because I like scientific themes. But often, when you go down that scientific path for a theme, the game is also complicated on top of that.
Valid.
Because if you have a scientific theme like this, it's probably going to appeal to people who enjoy a little bit more of a convoluted puzzle to try to figure out. At least that's my reasoning for that. Now, to kind of hold true with that, there is another game out there. It's called Darwin's Journey, and it is very heavy.
Right, you told me that.
Super heavy. JT and I got to play it while we were up at Calgary Tabletop Game Day, and I enjoyed myself. Super thematic, but it was super heavy. So I knew you would not be on board with that. This one, however, I brought it back because I think it's more of it is a family weight game. There is another game. It's called In the Footsteps of Marie Curie. It's coming out this year. I spent, what was it, 15 minutes?
More, but
20
yes.
minutes yesterday looking for In the Footsteps of Marie Curie because I could have sworn up and down that I had already purchased that game and it was here in this house somewhere. But it's not even out yet.
I told him I hadn't seen it.
She had not, because I did not buy it.
It's not out yet.
But I think the reason it was so emblazoned into my mind was because I saw it, and this one reached out to me, and so I was really interested in that one. So we played this last night, actually.
We did.
This will be the second time we've played it. We have only played it 2-player, but it is super simple.
Yes.
Like, super simple. She told me after we played, while I was explaining the game to her, she was like, okay, I got it, let's go.
And I did.
But that was
like,
the thought process. She didn't actually say that out loud. But
I was like, I got this. I got this.
this.
Whereas frequently we play a game and I go, I don't get this. I don't got this at all. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't got this. This time I was like, oh, I got this. Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and give a 2-player game playthrough of this. And then after that, we're going to break out the hunt. And you'll take on the role of the British, and I'll take on the role of the Germans.
Okay.
Because they're both pretty fast games. This one's a fast one. That one's a fast one. We'll still hover probably around that 2-hour mark.
Okay.
But we'll get 2 games in, not just 1. All right. So just to give a little bit of an explanation here, I'll go down to the table. And so here you have the Beagle, which is the ship that Darwin used to sail around. Again, I did not read the almanac yet. That's one of the cool things about the game, is that it actually does come with an almanac. And if you flip this board over, it actually, no, not this one, this board. If you flip this board over, there is actually an almanac side where you can follow along where he went on all of his different escapades and whatnot. No, not escapade. It was discovery tour, journey, and all that kind of stuff. And you can follow along and see where it is. So there's actually a map on the other side of this board.
That's cool.
I thought that's pretty cool. Anyway, so this is going to represent him sailing around, all right? On your turn, let me just go ahead and do this. We did just play this last night, but I want to make sure we are doing it, telling you correctly. So on your turn, you can do 2 things, first of all. The first 2 things that you're going to do is you're going to study an animal or take inspiration from a character. So you'll notice that this dude right here, he's a person, he's not an animal. So if you take this person and put him in your board over here, then you're going to be gaining inspiration from that person. So he's going to be worth 4 points at the end of the game for you, and he's going to give you another guide to go down here. If you study an animal, you put them in one of their places over here, matching the ecology that they are in, not ecology, ecosystem that they're from, and the kind of animal that they are. Yeah, classification. Thank you. A little Captain Scientific Smarty Pants over there. So you have columns that are the different ecosystems, and then you have rows that are the different classifications of animals that they are. And so you'll put them in the right spaces and so forth and so on. When you do that, you can only take from the row where the beagle is. So, I guess row or column, depending on how you're looking at it. So if the beagle is here, then you can take from that column. And how far away you go, it determines how far along the path the beagle will go. So if I take this one, he'll move 1 space. If I take this one, he'll move 2, and so forth. All right? Then you'll take a new tile from here and fill in the space where you took it, and then it's the next person's turn. All right? So that's how you study an animal or get inspiration from a character. The second thing you will do, well, the second thing we already talked about it is do the Voyage of the Beagle and wherever you took it. Now, there are a couple of different things that you can do during the course of your turn. First of all, we have these guides that are out here. Roy is here. Hey, how you doing, Roy? Good to see you. Hey, Revenant 2023 is here. Chris Yee is here. Wow.
Look at all you guys
right.
hanging out with us. I like it.
Cool. Ahoy. Haven't tried this one yet, but been interested. Super light, Chris. You have these guides. What the guides can do, they're actually down here on the bottom of the player board, but you can use a guide to move this guy backwards or forwards one, depending on what is more advantageous for what tile you want to take. That's the first thing that you can do with a guide. The other thing that you can do for a guide is you can basically wipe out an entire column or row, refill it, and then make your choice. All right, so that's the thing that you can do with a guide. Now, during the course of the game, when you take these tiles, they're going to be giving you certain things. So the red wreath, laurels rather, with a point in the middle, that's victory points. So if this crocodile is still visible on your grid in your journal, at the end of the game, he'll give you 1 point. But during the course of the game, they also have these other symbols on the other corner, which will give them other things. So for example, this guy is going to make the first, the Charles Darwin token go to you if you don't already have it. This guy is worth 2 points at the end of the game for you. It doesn't necessarily change a turn order or anything like that. It just means that you're going to get 2 points at the end of the game if you have that token in front of you at the end of the game. If there is a symbol like this, that means that tile is going to give you another guide. If there is a symbol like this, this will interact with the compasses that other tiles will be giving you. And down at the bottom of your board here, you have spaces for a number of compasses, 5 compasses. That's the maximum that you can have. So at the end of the game, one of the ways you're going to score points is you look at how many compasses you have and multiply that by how many scrolls are on your tiles in your journal, and that's going to give you some more points at the end of the game as well. Okay? There are 2 other ways that you're going to be able to score points. There are chapters in Darwin's Origins of Species. You're actually, basically, quote unquote, writing the chapters of the book. And so these are going to be other in-game scoring things that you can do. For example, this one right here allows you to score 1 point for every animal that's in the upper left quadrant of your journal. So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4 animals here, this tile will be worth 4 points at the end of the game for me. And then you can get other ones like this one right here. Basically gives you 1 point for every chapter that you have collected. This one will give you 1 point for every animal that's in your salamander row. And it can be ones that are visible and ones that you've covered up. What?
I think it's a salamander.
Whatever. Row. Gecko, lizard thingy.
Reptile?
Sure. Reptile. You got birds, murder rugs,
mammals,
lizard echoes, and things with too many legs.
Yep.
I'm just going to lean into this. The more you make fun of me, I'm going to lean into it. I'm just saying. You're going to make this hard for everybody.
All right. How do we get those again?
All right. So the way that you get these is by, it's shown right here, covering up an animal that's already, that you've already studied. So if I've already studied a murder rug in Asia, and I grab another murder rug that's from Asia and cover it up, then I can take one of these things, or I can take one from the top of one of these two stacks. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, murder rugs.
I want to see you do the whole game with names of animals made up.
Challenge accepted. All right, here we go. So that's how the chapters work for writing these things, and that's how you get them.
Right.
Another thing that you can do to get points is you can write a publication. So when you, for example, the Flappy Birds up here.
That was kind of mediocre.
Flappy animals,
Okay.
whatever. The flappers up here. If you finish the row, if you get one from each of the different ecosystems, then you finish populating that row. That will allow you to simply take one of these and put it on top of your thing. And they're each worth 5 points at the end of the game. That goes for rows and columns. Okay?
Does the guides count?
No, guides don't count on that because you're not going to write a publication about a bunch of dudes that were following you around or that you gained inspiration from. It has to only do with rows and columns of the animals. All right, so that's what these are. These are just here. These are the compasses that you're going to be getting from some tiles like this one right here. And I think that's it. The game will end when both of us have exactly 12 tiles, whether they are covered up or not on in our journals.
Okay.
And we'll get to go. So, Adrian Wong is here. Hello, Adrian. Good to see you. He just waved. He didn't actually say anything. He just did a little wave emoji. Hello. So this little thing here, since we're being specific, this is the emblematic symbol. So emblematic symbols mean that this guy passes over to you. Charles Darwin will come sit next to your board and help you write in your journal, I guess. Hiring a guide, surveying. That's what this means down here. You are surveying the peacocks. Is that a peacock? Yeah, it is. No, it says it's a peafowl. See, it's not even a peacock. It's a peafowl.
I like the fact that it has their Latin names on it, too.
Latin names? They're not Latin.
I'm pretty sure they are.
That guy's in Asia. What are you talking about?
And like the size and dimensions of them and everything. I like it. All right, zip zap, let's go. Come on.
End of game. All right, then at the end of the game, we have this handy dandy score sheet. And as you can see, Jessie beat me last night by 5 points. She basically wrote one more publication than I was able to get out there. So that's why she's acting like Miss Smarty Pants tonight.
I'm not a smarty pants.
She is a Smarty Pants. So 39 to 34 was last night's total. We'll see if that
sticks tonight.
Is rectified tonight. Do it. All right, here we go. So first things first, on my turn, I can, if I wanted to move one forward or one back, I could use, we both start with a guide. So I could use that to determine whether or not, I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, maybe I do. I could, why not? I'm going to use it, and I'm going to go backwards one, and then I'm going to take Robert McCormick, and he's going to go into my thing, and he gives me a, I'm going to take a different guide just because. So that's Robert McCormick. He's a doctor. He died in 1890. That comes back out, and the Beagle sails 2 because I took 2 away. 1, 2. There you go. So now this is the column that she can take from.
Cool.
Unless she uses her user guide. Adrian Wong, hello from OZ again. Hope you are all having an excellent evening, morning, afternoon. Okay.
And it goes 1, 2, 3. And I cannot quite reach this.
I'll get it. You got it?
Yeah.
Aye, there's a kangaroo. Hey, Adrian Wong showed up, says hello from Aussie.
I have
then
an
a
animal I
kangaroo
don't know.
shows up. What's that?
I have an animal I don't know.
There's probably a lot of animals you don't actually know.
No, but I mean, I at least know many of them.
What is it?
Gharial?
Gharial.
Kind of looks like an alligator-ish.
Looks like an alligator with a straw for a nose.
It's got a very pointy nose.
Courtesy,
And it's
emblematic
Gharial.
symbol sounds silly, like symbolic symbol. That's true. It does sound that way.
It's like the double words. Emblematic symbol.
That is true.
Symbol.
All right, so you took that. The red kangaroo came out, and see, have you ever seen a kangaroo like kick somebody in the chest?
I've seen videos of it. It's scary.
And what's the thing? It's a murder rug. See, telling you. All right, I'm going to. I do have a user, a guide. I can take one of those again, but I'm not gonna. I am, however, going to take. I think I'm going to take the kangaroo.
What's his new name that you're calling him, though?
Red kangaroo. We're going to call him Kicker. And we're going to put him right there. And he gets me a compass, survey compass. So that goes right there on my board. And if you had this, it would come back to me, but I already had it, so it doesn't do anything. That is one, so the beagle will go there, and that will be turned over there. A burying beetle.
Okay.
So what you're really basically trying to do is you're just trying to accumulate as many points by picking up the right animals. In order to write journals, you are trying to focus on a specific ecosystem or specific kinds of animals. So that may determine where you go and how you go and all of that kind of thing. So you just took from the one space,
yes.
So that goes there. And this fills out over here. There's a locust. Let's see here. Man, just a bunch of birds. I'm going to take this dude right here because it's a southern cassowary. He's from the south. That's why I took him.
No, he is southern, my love.
That's 1, 2, 1, 2, like this. And
oh my goodness, that's some graphics. Oof.
Oof.
I think I get you 2 guides.
Wow. Robert
and he's like in color. And
Fitzroy. Robert Fitzroy. He gets you 2. Well, the maximum you can have is 2.
Right. So you'd have to spend 1 to get there.
Yep. But I mean, if you did that right now, he doesn't get you any points, but he does get you 2 of those things.
Right.
You could use, go forward 1, grab him, and then he'd give you 2
turn.
back.
It's your turn.
No,
nope,
I just
my
took
turn?
this. Yeah.
Oh, it is my turn. Sure, we'll do it. We'll go here. We'll go here. And we'll go here.
And then that makes the beagle go 1, 2 like this.
Yours got you 4 points, though. I don't know that mine's going to do anything.
Well, it gets you 2 of these things.
It does get me 2 things. I don't want the one I just had. I want a different one.
Wow. Picky,
well, I mean, I already got guided by that person.
Piggy.
Wow.
Let's see.
This guy has a bone through his nose. He does.
Well, it's a fashion statement.
It is.
I think I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna use my guide and go forward 1 and take this dude right here. And that gets me another one of these. And that was 2 away, so he goes 1, 2.
Cool.
All right. Emblematic symbol sounds silly. So funny.
Take this one.
All right, so you went 1, 2
The
away.
golden pheasant.
Well, that's not what I need. I need for speed. I think I'm going to take this one because my compasses don't do me any good until I get some scroll parchments out there. So I'm going to do that.
And this is on a symbol? I don't remember.
Nope, it's this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? It's when you do a row or a column.
Row or column.
And you get to take one of these things.
I see the picture now.
Yep.
I'm smarter than
All
I
right,
think.
so go there. And this comes out here like that.
Thanks, babe.
You are welcome. I will say that I'm playing this differently than I did last night already.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right, to try to get those points. I'm going to use a guide to go forward 1 and then take this one, which is the globe skimmer. For that.
Globe skimmer. So you went 1, 2, 3?
1, 2, 3. Yes.
All right. That one comes out
Oh,
there.
sneakies.
That is less than cordial. I don't want any bugs from that continent, at least.
So you're saying it bugs you?
I guess I will take this eagle, put it up here like that. And that makes me go 1. And that gets me another guide.
Oh, is this animal? I know this animal.
Oh, copy.
Yeah, these are really weird in person. They have one at the San Diego Zoo.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what are you?
Yeah.
This picture doesn't show that. It actually has like a very giraffe-y long neck. Not quite as long as a giraffe, but really long, not horse. And zebra tushy.
Yeah, it's got the butt of a zebra.
And
looks like the face of a dog.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I saw it at the San Diego Zoo, and I thought, I don't know what you are. You are confusing me. It was very kind of creepy. Okay, me?
Yep, your turn.
I will.
Did you take a blue beetle? No, you didn't. There isn't a blue beetle.
No, I have a burying beetle. I will.
No, I was saying a blue beetle.
Oh, that's funny. I did not take a blue beetle. There has not yet been one.
Take a 1, 2, so that's going to go 1, 2.
Black mamba. Ooh, those are scary things.
Yay! I get what I wanted. That gets me another compass as well.
And it gets you a publication.
And it gets me a publication because I finished my
Right.
Australian, Australian ecosystem. There we go. So I get to take one of these guys and put it right up here. And I took from the one space, so it goes here, and that goes there. Ooh, that would have been a cooler thing to find.
Me. Well.
Adrian Wong gave me 3 thumbs up for finishing my Australian
Good
ecological
job.
system.
I haven't finished any systems this time. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to take this one.
Okay, so you took the 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, please.
And this comes out here.
I haven't gotten any publications yet, and I haven't doubled up on things, so I might have to do that.
Already got one of those.
Hey, look, it's your favorite.
Trash Panda.
See, I knew your name for that one.
I need that one.
You're a dude.
Yeah. Let's see. If I go back one, I could do that. Could get the African murder mammal.
Oh, that gave me one. I forgot that.
Or I've already got that though. I don't want to cover that up. So I think what I'll do is I will use this guide to go back one and take the murder okapi.
They're really weird.
And put that there, and that gets me another. So now I'm going 3 times 2, so I'm getting 6 points for my surveying. But that was 3 away, so 1, 2, 3.
Cool. I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to cover up my burying beetle with a monarch. And that gets me a chapter in my journals.
So you can get one of these 3, or you can get one from the top of these 2 decks. So this one gives you 1 point for every theory. This one gives you 1 point for every
Or reptile.
Yeah.
So if I have reptiles already and I get it again, I can double.
Yes, you can do that. It'll give you 2 points for everyone.
Double trouble.
And then that comes out here. 1 for every African animal in your African column.
Cool.
This one gives you 2 for every
guide
tile that has the guide symbol on it.
That's a good one too, because that would give me 3 points right now.
We did move you, correct? Because you were in here, and yeah, you moved 2. Yep, you took the second one.
Yes.
Okay.
But if I was here.
No.
Oh no, I was here.
Yes.
1, 2.
Yes.
Sorry.
That is correct.
I get confused.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna take the trash panda.
Your favorite.
Trash panda, and that makes you go 3, 1, 2, 3, and then another one comes out down here. Danger noodle.
Oh yeah. Yes. And these count even if they're stacked, because it's on your board, not showing.
Yes, it's on your board, not just the ones that are showing.
Okay.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we are 3 tiles away from ending the game.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Now you do, yes.
Yes.
All right, you're done?
Yes.
Did you cover something up again?
I did.
Okay, so you get to take another one.
Maybe the top one there. I can't quite reach it.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So you took from here, so that's 1, so that goes there, and this comes out here. I'm taking an ostrich. That is 1, 2.
I'm going to use a guide to move forward 1.
Okay.
And take panda.
1, 2.
And that completes a row, so that gets me a publication.
Yes.
I have no little yellow things to multiply. I only have 1.
I have dos.
Dosey dos.
Nothing is.
I think he's gonna beat me this time, you guys.
Nothing is really helping. She says that. It's probably not true.
I think it's true. I feel like I don't have as much going on here as you do.
Dang it. I wish I had a dude, but I don't. So I'm going to have to cover. I'll take this one. And that is 3 away, so 1, 2, 3. And this comes here. Your turn.
Thank you.
I'm not really scoring a lot of points right now, frankly.
Yeah, I'm not really either this game. Okay, I think I will take. Oh no, I will take this one for sure.
The danger noodle.
I will take the danger noodle and
So
go 2.
1, 2, 3. That goes over here.
Yes, please.
Atlas moth.
Oh, I had that one last time. Globe skimmer looks like a dragonfly to me, but it is called a globe skimmer.
This is my last one. Nuts. Nuts, nuts, nuts.
Me too. Not a lot to score on right here. I wonder if we're not even going to get close to this. Last time you had like all of these, and we won't get any of this this time.
We'll see. 2 points, 2 points, or one of those dudes, which doesn't do me any good anymore at that point. So I think it's pretty obvious. I'm going to take Murder Giraffe. And we will... No, I'm not going to take a Murder Giraffe. I'm going to take a African lizard gecko, called, otherwise known as a chameleon. Oof. And no, crap. Wait a minute. Don't do that.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Don't do that. Because I'm trying to do something specific.
No, I don't want you to. You already moved, man.
Well...
No, I don't.
No,
Honey,
I know.
I'm teasing.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to do...
You do you. It's your last tile. Think it over.
I am going to go 1, 2, 3.
5, 6,
that
7.
does this. So that gets me a guide, and it moves this 1, 2, 3. But because I covered that up, I get to do one of these, and I'll do this one.
Okay.
And that's the end of my game. So this comes out. Oops.
Right, for me.
Here. Indian cobra. Ooh.
I know, I saw that.
Cobra
There's a cobra,
Kai.
there's a chameleon, there's a peacock again, there's a pelican. They're all really cool. There's your favorite creepy things.
Yuck.
I know, right?
I hate spiders.
I will take the koala. No.
koala.
A wombat. I'm sorry, I couldn't see it.
And then that comes out, and when
then
the
that's
last
it.
one comes out, that ends the game.
We're done.
So now we take our handy dandy. I need to get a different pencil because the one that's closest to me
Doesn't work?
does not work well. So we got this. And so, oh, sorry, Bubby. I kicked you in the nose. All right, so Jesse, your points from your animals that are visible.
2. Oh gosh, I hate it when there's odds and evens mixed in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes, I counted them one by one.
All right, and mine, I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, and 4 is 7. All right, what about your compasses and scrolls?
I have 1 compass times 1 scroll. I get 1 times 1, so I get 1 point.
Ooh.
I know.
And then I'm
really
getting
rolling
1, 2,
in the
3
points on that one.
times
2.
1, 2. So that's 6. I'm still losing.
I don't know about that.
It's 13 to 17 right now. Your things, we both got 5. 18 to 22. There you go. And then these, your, what do you call them? The theories that you wrote.
Theories. That was what you should have been saying.
Chapter 9. I did hybridism. Whoa. That has to do something with water, I think. It doesn't. That would be hydroidism. Hydroism or something. Okay, so this one gives me 1 point for every animal I have in my upper left quadrant. So I have 3 there. And then this one gives me 1 point for every bird, avian thing. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 there. So 4 and 3 is 7 points.
Okay.
That one gives you 3 because it gives you 1 for each
1, 2,
one.
3.
Yep. And then that one gives you basically 2 points. These two together give you 2 points for all of your reptiles.
For each.
Whether they are.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So that's 8 points. So 8 plus 3 is 11. And then I had this thing at the end of the game, which gives me 2 points, and you have 0 there. So here we go.
I forgot to switch him.
14, what?
I don't know when that happened. So
14, 20, 25, 27. I actually did worse than I did last night. So 14, 20, 25, 27. Yep. And then you had 27 from just 2 categories. And then we add 6 more to that, so you get 33. So 33, you did worse than last night as well, but you still beat me.
By 5.
By 6.
Oh, by 6.
So not only did I do worse than I did last night, you beat me worse tonight than you did last night.
Well, that's a bummer.
She's a shark, I'm telling you.
I'm not.
All right.
I'm not.
And that's how you play. We'll come back up top here. That's how you play in the footsteps of Darwin. It is not a difficult game at all, but it's a pretty neat. I like this mechanism of where you take it determines how far the beagle moves, which is what quote unquote randomizes where the next person is going to be able to take their thing
Excuse
from.
me.
Turns are very fast. It's
Very
another thing
fast.
I like about it. And I like the multiple ways to get points. They're all thematic. Writing publications when you complete your journey in a certain ecosystem or for a certain kind of classification. That's thematic. I like that.
Or writing a theory.
Yeah, writing up theories and stuff like that when you cover up another one, when you like double up on studying a certain kind of thing.
I don't know that I get the benefit of the people.
Well, I mean, it gave me 4 extra points and a dude.
Right.
Gave you 2 dudes. So, I
But
mean,
no
think
points,
about
yeah.
it. If you had...
But if I'd had that one down there.
Yeah, if you had that
yeah,
theory, that would have given you 4 more points down
Right,
there.
right.
So, if you would have kept the 2 that he gave you.
Right.
So, yeah, it is what it is. It's
Super
just
fun.
another thing that they are incorporating into the game based
I
on
like the art.
the
I like
journey.
how thematic it is.
Yeah, I do.
It's really fun.
And I do like the fact that they have that almanac in there that is educational.
Yeah.
So I like that. So I'm looking forward to In the Footsteps of Marie Curie. I think that'll be another cool game as well, especially if it's along the same lines, same weight. So I think
like
it's cool.
that it wasn't complicated. Thank you very much for not
Yep.
choosing a tough game.
So while we pack this up,
Catch up on your chat.
there's nothing in chat. That was what I was going to
Okay.
say. You can ask any questions that you'd like about the game
Should we
in
just-
general, what
Sweetheart,
have you.
So we just slide it over to the table and pack it up later so we can get to the next thing.
It won't take long.
Okay.
It won't take long. I mean, this is taking long because I'm being a little bit anal. about it.
Well, that's what I was trying to say without
Wow,
saying
you're
it.
calling me anal? Only I can do that.
No, I can. I'm your wife.
Oh, that's probably true.
I get to say that.
All right. She gets to.
I
You
do
hear
get
that?
to. I
You
do
hear that?
get to.
The sloth is messing me up because the sloth is right side up, but it's only because I was looking at the tile upside down. All right.
Here's a really easy way to make Sam a little Betty.
Oh, stop.
Take one of
Please
these
don't.
ones
Please
and just
don't.
flip him upside down in here.
No, don't do that.
I didn't. I didn't. Don't shut.
Now I have to check. Because you do this
I didn't.
frequently.
I did not.
You didn't this time.
I didn't.
All right, there's that. Now,
All right. You gotta go faster.
boom. I am going faster.
You're not going faster.
Must go faster. Must go faster.
I can't reach any farther.
The number
than
of tiles that you use in the game is determined by how many players are in the game. So you use 12 tiles per player, and then you seed the travel board with 9 tiles. So it's 12 per player plus 9 to start the game off with, and
it goes up to 5 people
or
or 4 people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's
Nice.
five.
So we
five
can play with
journals
the
in
whole
here.
family. That's ridiculously cool.
Yeah, it is. It also comes with this little pouchy thingy to carry stuff in. So
I like
it's not
look
bad.
at the little books you write in. They're so cute. Look
Yep,
at that.
the journals.
Yes.
Each one has their own player cover. That's cool.
Yes.
Boom, 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 boom. Let's see here.
That was a fun game, though. It's really,
Looked good and quick. Do you feel like the theme carries through well enough? I think well enough for the kind of game that it is, Chris. I don't think that it has to be super thematic because it's super light. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, but realistically, this is a theme. You're writing theories. You're writing publications.
Yeah. No, I think the theme does carry through. I just don't think that it has to be this super thematic experience because of the weight of the game.
Right. It's a very fast game.
So I think for the kind of game it is and for how fast of a game it is, I think the thematic flair is on point. I like it.
Oh, let's see the almanac. Oh, look at that. That is cool.
Yeah, here's the almanac. It's actually called the appendix. So yeah, here, we'll put it back down. Boom. So if you are here, it will actually, you can go through and look at all of the different spots on here. So number 1 is right here at Plymouth. And, it talks about everything from point to point, and you can follow his journey throughout the world.
Super cool.
As you read through the thing. So
that's cool.
I think that's a pretty cool thing. All of the journals are in there?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So that goes in there, then that goes in there, then this will go in there. Oops. And that. Like so, like a glove. Let's see. Hi, Sam. With the Dice Tower Kickstarter reaching 380, will you be able to work with them part-time now? I actually have a call scheduled for tomorrow afternoon.
But the answer is yes.
With Tom, but yes, the answer is yes. They are going to be bringing me on full part-time. Sorry, part-time, and we're going to have a discussion tomorrow on when that actually starts, and when he's going to want me to start putting in my first contributions. This will be mine this time.
All right, tell us what we're playing.
Yes. Okay, so a couple days ago, we actually did a game of the hunt. So we're not just doubling up on the hunt just to double up on the hunt. I played Great Britain, the British Royal Navy last time, and Jess took on the German Kriegsmarine. So this time, I'm going to be the Kriegsmarine, and Jess is going to be the British Royal Navy. And we'll see how it goes. Last time, the British Royal Navy defeated the German Kriegsmarine.
I was going to say, last time I lost.
Yes.
Let's just say that.
Well, I wasn't going to focus on that.
I'm just saying.
Alt-mark goes wherever I want it to, and I will determine where that goes as well.
There's a pad of paper over there, too.
Yeah, Force K starts there.
And I'm supposed to be just
Force
finding.
G starts here. Force H starts there. We'll actually turn those around so that you guys can see what they are. And then all of these two start on the board, but we need to shake this up a little bit. And we'll grab 2. Boom, boom.
I don't remember what these tokens were for. Did we not use these?
This one starts here. What's that?
We didn't
No,
use
those were used in the battle at the end of the game.
Oh, at the battle.
Another one at essay. Let's do another one. I don't want... that seems like it would be... I mean, I would still have to search for both of them. But having 2 in one spot seems like it would be a little heavy-handed. Well, I pulled it out again.
Just do it. Go with it.
The exact same one.
Go with it. It's all good. You got to play the rules, and the rules are that's what it is.
I did it again.
Then play it, for Pete's sake.
What in the world?
Why are you arguing? It's
all right.
clearly what we are supposed to do.
2 in the same. Those guys are going down. I'm just telling you. Shot down in a blaze of glory. This is hard because I'm right-handed, so I'm going to have to be writing over here.
So move it over here.
I don't want to. So that, yeah, I'm going to move it right here so you can just look down and write what I'm writing.
Like I would do that.
You would?
Would not.
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I don't try very hard then.
Let's see here. So I answered Adrian's question. Yes, it's a good length of a game too. It seems 30 to 40 minutes. Yes, at 2. That's correct.
For Darwin.
Yes, for Darwin.
Yeah, it was fast. I felt it was even faster last night, but I don't know why.
Chris says, I love that it has an almanac like that.
Me too.
Have you played World's Fair 1893? Nope, haven't. Lots of info on the cards that are so fun to read. Yeah, I do like that.
That's what I like. That's why I was like, oh, I want to read this.
Adrian says, yes. The hunt is super cool. Excited to watch you all do this one. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. We have played it once before. But only once before. So I don't think we'll make any mistakes. We had it pretty much nailed down last time. But if you see us making any mistakes, let us know, Chris.
Please.
Yes, please. One of the things that we forgot to do a lot was there was a couple of times where you were supposed to put one of these out, and we both forgot to do it. But it's not that big of a deal. Because they were basically the Germans yesterday.
Okay, so these are my 2 ships. They're trying to get to here.
Yep.
And they can only search for you.
No.
They don't search?
They're not going to search. No.
Only these ones
search. That's your. These are your merchant ships that are trying to deliver goods back and forth. These are the people that I'm trying to blow up.
Yes.
And so the alt mark can basically go out here wherever I want him to start, and then the Admiral Graf Spee is going to go out there somewhere as well. So we're going to put the Admiral Graf Spee right here. I'm sorry, no, the alt mark right there, and then I need a piece of paper. What is this?
Well, anything I touch, you know. Those were notes. I was supposed to look over those.
I know. I didn't actually get rid of them. Where did the pencil go?
You just had it.
It's right there. It's right there. Where am I going to put it? Don't watch me. She's already starting to try to watch me and see what I'm writing. You can't see me. So, am I in your way, Strider?
Yes.
You okay down there? All right. So the Graf Spee is going to start.
Where? What was that? So these forces have to be on the squares to search for them.
That's correct. These are your military ships, and they are the ones you're going to be sending out to try to find where the Admiral Graf Spee is. Now, a couple of things that I didn't necessarily tell you about last time because it was information that I needed to have was that whenever the battle is commenced, where your military ships find the Admiral Graf Spee, the battle takes place with whatever you have there. So if you only have your +0 there, you're not going to get any pluses to your cards that you played like I did last time. Remember, I had. You
had both of those.
I had all. I had these 2 with them. I had these 2, and they were giving me +1.5 to every card that I played. So who you find the Graf Spee with is who's going to be fighting the battle. All right, so take that into account as you're going through that, because that made it a lot easier for me to defeat that in that battle. Yeah. We'll put it over here. Just do this. So we'll put this over here. Let's see. Any other questions?
I start with 5.
Yep, you start with 5 cards in your hand, and you actually take the first turn. No, wait. I think that's right. British takes the first turn, I think. No, you did, because the Germans take the first turn. Because that was one of the weird things about it last time. Card play. I'll try to keep an eye out. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it, pal. I hate when I have things like this.
Wait. Okay.
What, baby?
So, I'm trying to get those back and block you with the Force and find you with the Force ships.
Yes.
And you're trying to search for my freight.
Yeah, the Admiral Grafspee is
Like
sailing
underwater,
around.
Yeah, or something.
No, not underwater.
It's
This is not the U-boats.
Okay.
This is a actual destroyer.
Right.
And
in this 300-mile square foot, which we determined
400 mile square foot that we determined last time.
Yes.
So I'm sailing around in my destroyer trying to find your merchant ships.
Right.
When I go into a place that has your ships in there, I still have to search for them.
Right.
But if I succeed,
then
they're blown up.
Right.
But it's only one per, so I would have to search twice, I believe, for that. So the German player immediately changed. Okay, so the ways that you win is that if I sink 5 merchant ships, I win. If you can get 5 merchant ships home, you win. But more than likely, the way that it's going to end, as it did last time, is the Grafspee is found and a battle ensues. Whoever takes the least amount of damage during that battle is the winner at the end of 5 rounds of card play. There's a historical end, the Montevideo card.
Right, I remember
likelihood of that actually happening where I play a specific card and you play a specific card on the last round of the battle. That's probably not going to happen. Why can I not see? Mike and I took so much heat in our review of referring to the Admiral Grafspee as a submarine a bunch. See? Deservedly so, but I just didn't realize. Yeah.
Right, you're like, I can't see it. It must be underwater.
Yeah, it's not a U-boat.
It's on top in a 400
It's an
square
actual.
foot
There's
mile.
actually a
Right, it's above.
Yeah, there's actually a silhouette here of a destroyer. Yeah.
Well, now I know. It is above ground. It is above water, above ground.
Yeah.
That's how confused I am.
Why can I not find who goes first?
I don't know.
It's been a long day. Turn sequence. Here we go. Starting with the German player. That's what I thought. Okay. Starting with the German player. So, on my turn, movement once per ship. So I can move the Grafspee or the Altmark 1 space for 1 action point. I can move 2 spaces for 2. 4 gives me 3 spaces. I can search if I am in a ship that has a freight ship, a freighter on it. But I do need to know here, I'm pretty sure I can only target 1 freighter at a time. Yep, may only sink 1 freight ship per search action. So if I have, for example, if I spend 4 action points.
Right, you could search twice.
I could search twice.
Got it.
But yeah, otherwise I can only target 1 ship per action. So I am going to... I am going to play the Montevideo card. Oh! But I'm only using it for the 3 actions. So I'm going to use 1 action point for movement. Not that I'm going to be doing that or anything. But I'm using 1 action point for movement, and then I'm using 2 action points for a search. So that shows up, and then I have to roll I can use the plane for +2. I think I have to use it before I roll. Let me double check.
You're on the wrong screen.
Oh, yep, I am. Okay.
And then picture in picture.
Yep.
Sorry.
All right. If the result of the die roll is higher than the number of German cards removed from the game, so okay, that's repairing the plane. Search for show die roll +5. If the airplane is on the ready space, the German player may move the broken space and add 2 to the die roll. German player can only it doesn't make anything. Doesn't say. So I think I can use it instead. So I'm going to go ahead and use 1. Oh, that costs me. No. We just played this a couple days ago. Why can't I use this? May move it to the broken space to add 2 to the die roll. All right, so it costs 1 to repair it. That's what that 1 is down there for. So I'm using it, so this is +2. So I have to roll a 3 or higher to get that 5. So it's a 4, so that makes it a 6. That means that one of these things is destroyed. And now he goes away because you don't know where he is.
But he doesn't have another movement.
You can't get to him.
No, but he can't move.
But you don't know if he's there.
I know if he's there now.
You can't see me.
Lies. Lies.
The guy on the cover needs some Visine.
Yes, he does. Man, he's got some seriously
red eyes.
I should have used this card, I think, but I just don't quite understand.
Okay, now, I could, if I wanted to. Now, the German player can only draw back up to 3,
right.
Since I have 4. If I were to draw back up to 5,
right.
I would have to be in the space where the Altmark is,
right.
or adjacent
right.
to
Which
him
we
somewhere.
know you aren't. You had no movement.
I'm headed back that direction.
Cool.
You just don't know where I'm going.
Cool, 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 cool.
Oh! Now, at the beginning of your turn, do they move first, or
yes,
do you
it says freight ship phases first.
I know, but does it say when you add more? No, because there have to be 2, but I want to see if it's
Yeah,
before.
draw new freight ships if less than 2.
But that's after they move?
It says that.
Move all freight ships, draw new freight ships. Yeah. So you move first. So are you going to move here, or are you going to move here?
22.
Okay, so there. And now, since there aren't 2 out there, draw another one. 29. Put it on 29.
Sure.
If it says SA, it goes on 29.
BR.
What? BR is right here. Goes into.
Oh,
no, I'm sorry, 23.
Like we didn't have that one last time.
Yeah, I know. So it comes out there. All right. I didn't get lucky. Oh, well.
Okay, so move, draw. On your turn, play a card for event or APF allow you to perform the following actions.
Welcome to the Atlantic, baby. You gonna die.
In this card where it says move any force 1 space, does that mean these move as well, or only force that are on the board?
Move all freight ships 1 space each. So that's freight ships.
Yeah, but move any force 1 space.
Okay, so you can move a force one space like this,
right.
Or I believe you could move a 4 space 1 here. So it's basically, it's like taking the place of 2 action points.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure that you can use that.
Says
any force.
Right.
All 3 of these are forces. So I don't know that card, which card is that?
Sir Henry Harwood.
I don't think they have.
And this means when I search, I can pay 1 to do 2
These are just
search,
historical
right?
notes. You can pay 1. If you're using it from your hand, you can pay 1 to add 2 to your search roll.
Okay. So if I play this card, move all freight ships 1 space.
Okay. Yep.
And move any force 1 space.
Yep. So you can move this guy wherever you want out here, and I think you can also move these over here as well.
Okay, so this would be a benefit because it's kind of loading.
It would save you 2. It would save you 2 action points later on.
I'll do that.
And it gets them closer to being in the fight.
Yep.
I think you can do that. I'm pretty sure you can
did
because
that
it says move a force.
as a hunt event, and that was my action.
British strategy attack. Once per turn, the British player may advance 1 force marker on the strategy track by spending 2 AP. If a force advances past the 4th space, it's placed on the game board in space 06, entering the game. Right. Oh, wait a minute. It says entering the game. So I don't...
It says moving to 06.
Right, but doing that means that it's entering the game.
Yeah.
So I don't know that these are in the game for you to use that card on.
Say.
Chris, can you weigh in on that? Since you're here, the card is Sir Henry Harwood. So it says move all freight ships 1 space each. Then it says move any force 1 space. What I was interpreting this as before I read the rule book again was that she could use it to move any of these forces 1 space. So she could use it to move here, or she could use it to move one of these 1 space as well. But the thing that I just read in the rule book says that when they come off of this track and enter 06, it's quote unquote entering the game. So it's like these are not part of the game yet. That's my only reservation to how I initially interpreted it. So Chris, what do you think?
We'll just go here.
Okay. So that's where it's at.
Cool.
But if he thinks that it could move them here, we can revert back.
Right. No, it's all good. I don't mind.
But anyway.
Okay, so I draw up to 5. And I can play more than 1 card at a time.
No.
Oh.
You play 1 card.
Okay.
And you'd use the action points or the event.
Right.
Is look in the rule book what they call advancing on that track. I don't think that counts as moving a space.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's what we thought.
It's called the strategy track. And it just says you can move a you can advance 1 force marker on the strategic track by spending 2 AP.
Right, you have to.
But then it says if the force advances past the 4th space.
Right.
So it uses that same terminology, but where I think it hangs up is where it says when it moves to the 6, it enters the game. So it's not part of the game right now.
Right.
So, all right. And yeah, I think you only play 1 card. 1 card. Card play, the cards may be played either for the event action or the action points. Card play phase, play a card for its event or use its action points instead to take 1 or more actions.
Got it. Sorry, I'll quit asking questions.
No.
Let's go.
Hey, look, we have people watching this.
I know. That's
to
why
learn
I
how to play the
can't
game.
ask
So no, you
now
can
I'm all
ask
stressed
questions. I had 4 cards.
I don't know what you did with your cards. Dork.
Oh, it's down there.
Man down, man overboard.
There we go. All right, let's see here. All right, so goodness gracious. I will use the military order 11539. It's a 4. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I'm doing that, baby. All right, I'm not going to use it for its action points. This is a hunt event. The British Admiralty must place a third freight ship right now. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
Right over there. SA. Dang it. All right, fine. Use 2 AP. So I get to use 2 AP at this point. I'm going to use it to... Wow. Maybe if I wasn't using Egyptian hieroglyphics, it would be better.
I like it when you're writing in hieroglyphics,
All right,
honey.
so that's going to be that. And at the end of the turn, the German player draws cards until they have 5 cards in their hand. So
You only get 1.
this is out of the game now.
Okay.
So we'll put that down there. And I
I'm gonna
have,
my
no,
discard
look,
up so
I
you
get
can
2
see.
because
Ooh la 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 la.
1, 2, I drew up to 5 cards.
Nice. Okay, freight ship phase. Move all freight ships 1 space.
Mm-hmm. Well, hugging the coast there, aren't you?
Nah,
You ain't scared?
nah.
Yeah, you're scared.
Draw new freight ships, Defender 2, which I don't. Play a card.
I agree with you, Chris. He just said, yeah, I think that's part of that. That's
Right, I think
just
that would
moving on the map.
I think so too. So, in order to get this guy on, I have to do 2, 2.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm going to do this for movement and go 1, 2
Mm-hmm.
for 2,
Yes.
and then 1 or 2.
No. Okay,
Oh,
so
one,
if
two,
it's,
one,
so
two.
you're going to use all of your action points.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which puts him out here like this, and then you have 1 more left.
I have 1 more left.
So you
Cool.
could put him over here if you wanted to. So because you went 1, 2,
Right.
3, 4, that put him out
5,
here,
Yeah.
and then 5 would be 1 more. If you wanted to, you don't have to. You can move out here if you wanted, whatever.
No, I'm going to go.
No, not him.
Don't I have 1 more move? But it's 1 more action point as a move. Oh, no, I can only...
Yeah, but these
I can
guys only move.
force. Yeah. I got it. Okay. I guess I'll just go here. It's stuck. Why is it stuck? Oh, there's
a ridge on the board.
There's a little ridge.
You're going there?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
That's what I did.
That's it?
Yes, I draw.
Fool of a took. We're gonna go. Don't want to do that one. I will go with Mysterious Graph Shear. I'm not going to use it for the hunt event because it's a reaction, so I'm going to use the AP, and I'm going to go. Here. Whoosh. I'm not really blowing a horn. I don't know why I did that. But I am going to do a surge. Has to be a 5+. It is not. And that was 1 move, 2, 3. And I'm going to use 1 more move. He will come off the board. And that is my turn, lady. You scared?
Mm-mm.
You should be.
Okay. Move all freight ships 1 space.
Okay, this one gets home. Whenever it moves into a spot that has one of these arrows, it makes it home.
Okay. Did that?
Did you move this one too?
I did. Okay. I was here and I moved to here.
All right, cool.
I think.
Cool.
Because remember you were making fun of me for hugging the coat. All right.
I do like the fact that these came with card sleeves.
Yeah, that's
because
nice.
you do use the cards a lot.
Because you're holding them and using them. Okay.
Product placement.
I'm doing this as an event card.
The hunt event.
The German player must immediately place a hint marker. All your forces and freight ships may move one space each. Then perform a search with every force.
Okay. So the hint marker I have to place out has to be either the space
you're in or adjacent.
I'm in or an adjacent space to where I am.
Right.
Correct. So. In your
cool.
face.
All your forces and freight ships may move one space each. And then perform a search with every force.
Yes.
So first, my freight ship is going to move in.
Okay.
And then come in.
Yep.
And then second, my forces are going to move in to those spaces.
One. Okay.
And then perform a search with every force.
Okay, so you can do a search here and a search here.
Right.
Go ahead. You have to get a 5 or higher. This is where you can use a card. If you have, well,
no, because this is
you don't have. Yeah, you don't have any. You don't have any extra. No. You don't have any action points.
No, there's no action points because.
So you're just basically trying to roll a natural 5 or 6.
Right.
So up here.
Nope.
I don't have to say anything. I don't know why this German has a British accent.
No, I'm going here.
Okay. Force G.
Nope.
Good
you
luck.
Nervous?
Nope.
You nervous yet, baby?
Nope. Nervous in the service? Nope.
And then remove the card from the game.
Okay. That'll be put right up here. Alrighty then.
And that was me. And then I draw up. I get another 5. Oh.
Well, dear. All right.
Well then. I'm getting on my phone so I can just take a picture of my puppy who's, he was totally broken and then he sat up and I said puppy. He was literally, his back was, whatever, silly puppy. Okay.
All right. Mandatory event, cat and mouse game.
Okay.
The British player must sum the value of their cards and tell you the total. Then
sure.
I get to use 3 AP.
9.
I just want to make you do math.
I have to use my fingers. 15.
15?
Yes.
15. So you've got 5 threes.
Sure.
All right. Then I get to use 3 AP. I am using the movement. I'm using all 3 AP for movement.
Cool.
All right. So, let's see.
Cool.
That was my event. So here's the thing. Yep, that's it. Go ahead.
Cool. Move all freight ships one space.
Vanessa Garreton is here. Boom, you got hinted, Samuel. Yes, I did. Oh, I think this comes away.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
As soon as the Admiral Graf speed moves, it
right.
It goes away.
So you're graphs be moved? It specifically says as soon as it moves.
3 movement.
Just saying.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. But I did say that I was using 3 AP for movement.
Yes, you did.
Hello, Vanessa. How are you doing?
Okay.
It is 10:20, I think, where Vanessa is.
Oof, that's past my bedtime. Oh, today's Sunday.
Today is Sunday, yeah.
Oh, sad face. I got to go to work tomorrow. I was like, oh, we got another day of the weekend, right? Man, we don't.
Out of curiosity, how would you broadly categorize this game, Chris asks? Or which do you think applies? War game, hidden movement game, card-driven historical game? I think a card-driven historical hidden movement game.
Why, you just throw all of them in there?
Yes, because that's inclusive.
Card-driven.
That is
hidden movement.
Card-driven, hidden movement, and it's historical. That's how I would categorize the game. I would not call this a war game. No.
I would call it brain taxing.
It's a war-themed game. I don't think it's a war game, though. There's too many things that it's lacking for it to fall into that category.
So I start with move all freight ships 1. If less than 2, draw a new freight ship card. So I draw a freight ship card. So you're saying move first and then draw? Is that what you said?
Yes, that's why I think it's in that order.
Okay, 1 and 2.
You have to move them all once.
Okay.
And then if there's less than 2, you put 1 out.
Right. So I'm going to go...
Is this a rematch? Yes, Vanessa, this is a rematch. I am doing the Germans this time, and Jesse is taking on the British Royal Navy.
Run.
And so...
And then I draw 1.
We're seeing how it goes. Yeah, put it out.
Thank you.
Starts there.
So then I'm going to...
And yes, we already played Darwin, in the Footsteps of Darwin.
Oh,
Jesse
like
beat me
game.
again.
I really like that
And
game.
she really likes it, like we said she probably would.
It's less hard than Cascadia, but it has that cool science-y zoology thing. I really wanted to study zoology in college.
Yeah.
I didn't,
Your
but I
mom
really
was a
wanted.
botanist, right?
My mom is a botanist. Yeah. She's a plant person, but I really wanted to study zoology.
She's not a plant person. That means she's like,
Ivy from Spider-Man?
Yeah.
I don't think that's what plant person
She's a botanist.
No, she's just a planty. She's got a green thumb.
A person that studies plants. Is a botanist.
She doesn't really study them.
She did.
She did, but she just knows them. Okay.
Because she studied them.
I'm getting confused. Stop talking to me.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Mission complete.
Shut up. I get confused easily, my love. Okay. So, I did that. I'm doing this.
Yes. Now you're playing a card for your action points. Will you keep the token straight on the board? Don't you do it.
I'm going to do it every time now.
The people have to see the numbers.
Yes, they can see the numbers.
Stop, you monster.
Oh, he's so much fun to tease.
Yes.
Okay. So I think I will do Harwood's Intuition as AP and go 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. And that's all of the. That's all your stuff. Okay. Alrighty then.
And then I draw again. How are those cards over there, honey?
I'm getting low.
Getting a little low?
Getting a little low.
Oh, that's a sad face.
Shush. You zip it, lady.
Oof, I don't understand some of these cards.
I think I'm going to use radar technology, and I'm going to have 3 AP, and we're going to use that for movement. Your turn.
Thanks, darling.
Bum, bum, bum. I have to draw.
How many cards do you have to draw, darling? You should draw another one. You're sitting right there.
Just one.
Oh, are you sure? Because you're right there.
You don't know where I am.
I totally do.
You have no clue where I am.
Oh, I do.
Then put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, those ones can't search, but that one can.
Reminds of the game Cellulose. It's fun and educational. She's talking about In the Footsteps of Darwin. Cellulose is made by a company that actually is run by a couple of like former biology teachers.
Oh, that's
and they
cool.
They design games that they used in their classrooms, I think.
Fun.
And that was kind of the basis of where they started.
Okay, so it is my move, my love?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay.
I drew up to 3 because that's my restriction.
Yep. I know, because you're right there, but I don't know how to get you. Because I can't quite figure all that stuff out. So my thought is I'm just going to beat you by running home faster than you can get me.
Okay, go for it.
So, okay.
Adrian is talking to us from the future again.
Oh, it creeps me out.
He says it's already 2:24 Monday in Australia.
Oof, Monday. Not looking forward to Monday.
You'll be fine.
Of course I will. I didn't clarify if I have to open tomorrow or not.
Did you move?
No. Starting with all my freight ships, move 1.
Yep.
This one can't search for anything.
Correct.
So if I go here, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't do anything.
It doesn't put me at risk or anything.
No.
Okay, I'm
it's
gonna
just the alt mark is just a supply ship. It's not anything.
It doesn't
else.
do much. Okay, so then there's that. So
Adrian says, "Greetings from the future."
and then I will
just realize that going there is not immediately dangerous because you don't know if I'm there, but that is a place that I can be.
Right.
Okay.
I understand. Well, you could be on any place.
Correct, but that is a place that I can definitely be on, and it's a place for me to be.
And so you're saying
it's
I should
advantageous
move?
for me to be there. No.
Are you saying I should move?
I am not trying to sway you either way. I'm just trying to give you all the information that I think you should have.
I understand. So I have that. And then
and it doesn't say that you can't move into that space either.
I mean, if I can't, I won't.
Freight ships can share a space with other freight ships, British forces, or even the Graf Spee or the Altmark. So yeah, you can.
So it doesn't.
It doesn't say that you can't be there. Just it's one of the spaces that it's more likely for me to be there. That's my my supply ship. You know, whatever.
Okay. Well, I get it. I'm going to just play this for AP and move another.
Okay.
Move my force, and that's all.
You already did all that.
That's it.
Okay. All right.
And then I draw up. Oh my goodness. Okay. I hate asking you questions because then you see my cards, but sometimes I just need to ask. I'll wait till it's my turn, and then I will ask. Stop.
Okay. I am going to use this card. It is a hunt event, so this is called the Rules of Prize Warfare. Take one card from the discard pile. And immediately play its event. What does that do?
Reaction. Play as a reaction when your opponent is using their card for its event. On their turn, your opponent must play the card for action points.
You're a jerk. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. Okay. I'm going to use them for movement points. So I am going to do...
It's one of the only cards I could figure out. I have a whole bunch of cards. I have a whole bunch of text on it. And I'm like, I don't know. Oh, this was removed from the game then. Sorry, dear.
That's okay. All right. Oh, dear. I will...
Oh, and then I draw up. Yes?
I am going to use... I'm using both of those for movement.
Wait, no, this is your turn. Sorry.
So... that and... that. And then I am going to... Did I can't. There's a glare. Yeah, okay. What's up, dude?
Hi, Bob.
And that's all I can do. I am going to draw
Oh, look at you.
up to 5.
Well, then, I guess I will search.
Just a minute.
Yeah, that was your turn. My turn.
What's up, dude? How was your day?
That's good.
Good, dude. If you're gonna play with him, take him out. He is getting antsy. Let him outside for a little bit.
I was just gonna come in here and say hi.
Okay.
Just because I'm home.
Can you let him out though? Can you just let him out in the yard? Let him go potty. Go on. Go with brother. Go on. You know, Dory. Go on. Go.
We have dessert, but we haven't served it yet.
It's super good. You're not
Your
gonna want
dad
to miss
made
it. Stop it. You're not gonna want to miss it.
Okay.
Okay, I was able to draw 5
Yes,
just
'cause you
for
were-
their
oh, okay.
just for their ability. So I am restricted to drawing back up to 3 cards unless I am in the alt mark space or in an adjacent space to where the alt mark is.
Right.
That's the only time that I can draw back up to 5. Otherwise, I have to draw back up to 3.
But by him doing that, I know he is in this circle.
Yes.
That
Those
still doesn't mean
7
much.
areas.
Exactly. Okay.
Those 2,800 square miles.
Yes. All right, I think I'm going to play... Oh, first, I move all freight ships 1 space.
Yep.
And then I'm going to play this for the event. It's a hunt event. Move 1 force marker 1 space on the strategy track.
Yep. So this is coming out here.
Yes. Then use 2 AP for actions. Your searches this turn get +1.
Yep.
So I can do a search right here,
Okay.
and my searches get +1.
Okay. Ooh, that is a hit.
That I didn't make.
You found nothing.
I know.
You found nothing.
Then use 2, so that was 1.
No, I think
Use 2 AP for actions.
Yes.
Your search is this turn, get 1. So
Right,
if I use one search.
Yeah, that's correct. Correct. You're right.
See?
I have to use 2 to search.
Right.
You only have to use 1.
I can search here.
You may.
For another 1.
That is correct. Oh, I see it now. Thanks, John Reed says. 5, 6. Wait. I forgot. It was only 7:30 where you guys are. Yes, that is correct. What game is this, gang? It is the Hunt. All right, so 5. You found the Admiral Grafspy.
With 0 points, so it doesn't matter.
With a 0. But here's the thing. This is triggering the end of the game, though. So now the battle happens.
So that goes away.
The battle happens. We both draw up to 5. I already have 5. And these pretty much, I mean, this guy is like watching. I mean, we'll, you know,
He's there.
whatever.
Whatever.
So the Admiral Grafspy is here, and Force G is there. Let me just make sure.
And battles we're just doing for points.
It's 5 rounds, and the only thing that counts on them, unless it says that it's a battle event. Unless it says that it's a battle event, you're just counting the action points.
Okay. So I have one, but I have to read it too because I want to make sure I understand. I do have a battle event, but it increases the next.
Try to just take it at
Fine.
face value.
I got it.
Because yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if you
I know.
This is like
I know.
The least information you can give me right now, the better.
Right.
All right. So let me check.
Walk me through it so we know what I need to do.
So the battle, I'm pretty sure it's just Force G that's battling the
yes, that's the only
right
one in
now.
there.
Manages to engage the Admiral Spee in battle. Both players immediately draw 5 cards until they have 5 cards in their hand. The battle is fought over 5 duels. The British player adds the corresponding bonus of any forces present in the battle to their
0.
AP value. This bonus is applied to each of the 5 duels, then both compare values. Yeah, so it's just the plus is 0.
Yeah. So it's just your cards.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. So we will, I got to make sure. Okay. All right. Here's the first one. 1 to 4. And it's a hunt event, so nothing happens. So you win. So I get damaged. All right. So that comes over there. And we'll kind of put these off to the side. And I'll put mine over here. All right, so that was yours.
And then we do again.
And we do again. And that's a 3, so 3 to 2. Nothing happens, for me at least.
Nothing happens? 3 to 2.
No, I take a damage.
Oh, then something happens.
Yeah, something happens.
You said nothing happens, and I was like, wait.
All right. Now we go again. Go. Okay, so this is a 3 to my 5, so now you take a damage.
Mm-hmm.
That comes over there. This comes down here. All right. Then this. 4 to a 2. And last card. Increases the AP value of the next 2 battle cards by 1.
Right.
You should have played this earlier.
You should have been able to answer it. I tried to ask.
I know, but see, if I answer that question, then I know you have it.
I didn't have any other battle cards.
I know, so that's the only card that you actually get that. You would have got a 3 + 1 on the next 2 battle cards.
Yes, but they weren't battle cards. They didn't say battle.
Every card you play is a battle card in the battle.
Then I should have done that. Oh, well.
Yeah, but see, if you would have asked me that, I would have known you had it.
Yeah, I get it.
That,
But how do I learn if I don't ask?
every card you play is a battle card.
Okay, now I know.
So you could have asked something like...
No, I'm not good at being cryptic. Come
No,
on, you guys know me.
But you could have. You could have said,
So it's game over.
are these all battle cards that we're playing in the battle?
You still would have known.
Not necessarily, because there's multiple cards that have battle events on
Right.
them.
I
So,
guess so. Yeah.
I understand, and usually I would be very open to you just asking the questions. But in that particular case, because
I don't
of the
think it
nature
would have
of the
changed
battle,
anything.
it was really freaking close. Let's think about this. All
Okay,
right?
this one
Let's just
won.
analyze it for a little bit. So let's say that
I played
you
it like this.
open.
Right, with
Let's say
this.
you open with the 3,
Right.
which gives you +1 on the next 2. All right. So you play this, the 3. You win. You beat me. So
Right.
you take that 1 damage. All right. So I take that 1 damage. So
Well,
now you have a 4.
And it's just whoever takes the battle and whoever takes the most damage.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
But see,
Got it.
here's the thing.
No, I get
Look,
that.
if you play this, now instead of me playing low, maybe I'm saying maybe I need to play high.
Right.
In order to get over your +1. I don't know what you're going to play, but I know that I'm going to be...
I still think you had much higher cards. I don't think it would have helped.
We don't know, but if you would have played this before, it would have completely changed how I played my cards. I wouldn't have gone low at the beginning. I would have been forced to try to play these higher cards earlier, which would have left me with lower cards later that you had me...
Yeah.
You had more mid-range cards.
Right.
You had 1, 2,
3,
3, and a 4.
Yeah.
I had a 1 and a 2 and a
And
4.
2 for-
So 2 of your
Yeah.
cards outright beat 2 of my cards.
Right, right.
But here's the thing. One of these cards that you did damage to me, actually 2 of the cards that did damage to you, with this card, you could have tied me, which meant nobody got damage, which means now I'm stuck with the most damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I didn't want you to ask me about that card.
No.
I already knew it.
But then you should answer.
I know, but here's the thing.
Ay, mi
I
amor.
was trying to...
It's a good game.
Yes. Yeah,
That's all.
it's
Go
a
back
good
up to
game.
the screen.
Yep. Boom. Tough spot to have that question. Yep.
I know,
That's
but you
exactly-
see, I rely on asking Sam. So,
Yeah. But, and I went here.
so here's what it was. You got to pull up the whole.
Yeah, it was
There.
3-2.
Yep.
3-2. I went here at the last minute because I figured you would try to come under the protection of your military convoy. So I went here not thinking that you would be able to search there, but even if you had searched there, you were only at a 0.
Right.
And we would be an even fight. If you had moved this guy in there like that,
Right.
I'd have been toast.
Right. No, but I didn't have a move for that,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
know.
So, well, I mean, what you could have done is...
Lost.
No. What you could have done is that last movement point or those last 2 movement points, instead of when you searched here and missed, or I said no, you actually got it, but I said no, I'm not there. You could have used that last one instead of searching here to move him in here. And yeah, maybe I sink this guy, but now you have a +1 and you search again on your next turn. That's what I'm saying. You searched here when you didn't necessarily need to, which put us on an even playing field. You always, as the British player, at least I think, I don't know, you wanna try to stack the game in your favor. Give yourself as many pluses as you possibly can, so that when you do engage, you have that advantage over me with numbers. But not bad.
All good. It's all good.
It's a good game. I like it. It's really fun. But that is that. Cool to watch y'all play it. I think it's a really good game. I wish there was a little more mitigation on just doing poorly, but it's still fun enough. And that's one of the cool things that I like about the game, though, Chris, is that it is it's a light war-themed game.
Sure.
So it scratches...
You just said it wasn't a war-themed game, though, a minute ago.
No. I didn't. I said it was not a war game.
Oh, not a war game. Got it.
It is a war-themed game.
Got it.
But it's not a war game. When you say the word war game...
I gotta bring him back in.
To a number of different people, that means much more than what you think it might be. So I'm very much not going to call it a war game, but it is a war-themed game that's light and approachable.
It is.
And palatable for a number of different people.
One thing we didn't do the airplanes or the extra turns.
I used it once, and I didn't save up any extra turns, which I probably should have, because there was a time here where I had 2 2s and a 1.
Right.
And it takes me two to do a search.
Yeah.
So I couldn't move and search because I didn't have enough action points. So I was really stuck. I should have banked some just for that case, but I didn't. But I do enjoy this game a lot. I think it's very well designed, and it's just the right level of complexity.
It's not hard.
That will keep it very.
Just wait for a minute and then bring him in.
That will keep it interesting for a number of different people, and not just people who like war games. So very good, very good. All right, what's for dessert? Vanessa says.
Okay, what's for dessert? Sam made it.
Well, I think it was called an apple streusel
pie.
Apple streusel pie.
I called it like an apple cream pie.
So it's kind of funny that I made a German
and you're having
dessert,
streusel.
and I played the Germans.
Yes.
Yeah. So
it's got apples and sweetened condensed milk, and then like a streusel topping, basically.
Yeah, streusel topping, and it has apple pie.
Can of apple pie
filling,
and then we put in some extra apples and some sweetened condensed milk.
One fresh apple chopped.
So we'll see how it is. Sam made it.
Yep, it should be all right.
I did encourage everybody to make something today, so I went to the 2 kids that were home and asked both of them, and I think the words I used were, do you want to be the hero of the night and make dessert?
Of course they said no.
Daphne had a headache and was sleeping, and Dante said he was busy. So, so Sam got to make the dessert. So
that's that.
It's a nice little 2-person game.
Yep, it is. I like it. I like it a lot.
It's good.
And hidden movement is hard to teach sometimes.
We talked about that.
This game isn't that difficult.
No.
Because it's only one thing that's being moved hidden.
Yeah.
Everything else is available to be seen. So there's not a whole lot of complexity in the hidden movement. Oh, I forgot to put this in there. So, sounds interesting. Well, we will let you know how it tastes. We're about to go divvy it up because we had to let it cool for 2 hours, and we have been doing this for an hour 48, and it came out.
It came out at 5:30, so we're good to go. Dessert time.
So, hello, Strider.
So, focus.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us.
Yep. Thank you for joining us. We're going to get on out of here. Thank you for joining us. We are going to. I'll be here tomorrow with.
I'll be here in the afternoon. Do you want to do something in the afternoon?
The kids don't. You don't have to go pick up the kids. Can Daphne bring Dante home?
Yeah, because she doesn't have practice till 6.
So maybe we'll do something tomorrow afternoon. Maybe it will be One God 777 $5. Thank you. Thank you
so much.
Appreciate it. Every bit counts.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. So maybe I'll be doing a review. Maybe we'll do something. I don't know. We'll have to wait
see how
and
the day goes.
Just pay attention to the channel. I'll get it scheduled as soon as I can, whatever I'm planning on doing. I do have that call with Tom tomorrow. I do have a call with Travis from Queen Games tomorrow as well. So
fun.
Looking forward to both of those conversations. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Enjoy the pie. We shall.
Well, We'll see. I mean, maybe.
Maybe we will, maybe we won't.
It might not be a recipe I ever make again. It's a new recipe. We'll see.